Hello, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Casual Coffee with Ken, a special Ken in the Kitchen episode. And yeah, it's Friday. We made it. Congratulations. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're having a fantastic week and that you're ready to get into the weekend and enjoy doing some fun activities, whatever those might be for you. So, if you're new to the show, basically, I'm practically brand new to cooking. Honestly, Corina has made delicious meals for us for many years now, and she's done all the cooking. I've done all the cleaning, but lately I've really wanted to just step up my game in the kitchen and learn how to cook different things so I can make her tasty meals too, because she's a great cook, and yeah, I really just want to be able to do something fun in the kitchen, make fun meals for her. So that's what I'm doing. At the same time, I'm learning how to live stream, and so I'm combining those two things, which is weird. It's not. I don't. Yeah, I guess I'm a masochist, but I've been having a lot of fun doing this. If you're new to watching the show, I can see your comments down in my monitor. So if you're watching, say hi. Let me know where in the world you are watching from, because that's the fun part about doing live streams versus, just a regular video. I love the interaction with people who watch. So, and none of these recipes that I do, with the exception of the ones that involve baking, but everything else I'm doing for the very first time right now in front of you. So it's can definitely be exciting to see how things are going to turn out. Today is going to be quite challenging, I think, because I'm going to try to do three things. I'm going to try to make Corina's meatballs, using her recipe, obviously. I'm going to try to be making Alton Brown's Parmesan Crisp recipe. I'm going to be trying to shape those Parmesan crisps into cups that the meatballs will fit into. And then I'm going to be trying to make Alfredo sauce from scratch. All three of these things I have never ever done before. So yeah, wish me luck. Should be interesting. I think it'll be tasty at the end of the whole thing. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. So for those of you who might be new to cooking yourself, what do you like to cook? What kind of foods are your favorite? What's your go-to meal if you want to try to impress somebody? I love making breakfast foods. Breakfast is my favorite meal of the day. Absolutely. There's no other food quite like it. So I'm going to check on a couple of things here. Let me go over to the prep area real quick. All right, let's see what we've got here. That's looking okay. All right, so the first thing actually that going to need to do, let's see here. Let's see, I think I'm going to have to start with the Parmesan Crisps. Those are going to take the least amount of time, but they're the things that have the highest chance of getting burned or not coming out right. So that's what I'm going to do here. So let's see, let's go over here. And the way Alton Brown kind of talks about this, it sounds pretty easy. So he says that you just take Sean. Good morning, Sean. Produce your mystery meal. Yes. So Alton Brown says that you take basically a tablespoon of the Parmesan and you just kind of sprinkle it on there onto the silpat or greased parchment paper, and do this so that they are far enough apart so they have room to spread, because I guess they spread pretty wide. All right, and then he says to go ahead and just kind of press them down with the back of the spoon. Okay, so I've done 4 of those. And I believe, okay, so I'm just going to do 4 now for the sake of brevity and time. And, excuse me. And then we're going to put these in a 300-degree oven, and I'm supposed to do that for about 5 minutes. And then the tricky part is going to be when I pull those out of the oven, I need to let them cool just enough to where I can mold them around these so that I can form the Parmesan crisps into cups that I can put the meatball inside of. So let's see how this goes. I think that'll be okay. So while the timer's going on this, let us go over to, well, let's take a look at the main ingredient of all this today, and that's going to be Corina's meatballs. And that recipe, I'm not sure where she might have gotten the original recipe from. I think from her mom. And it's fairly standard from what I've been able to find on the internet. You've got the ground beef, 2 pounds. You've got garlic cloves, onion, half an onion, crispy Italian-style breadcrumbs, and 2 tablespoons of yellow mustard. And then follow that up with some Worcestershire sauce, Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, and 1 egg. And yeah, I'm pretty psyched about that. I think that's going to be pretty good. So let's go ahead. I can start mixing the meatball mixture together while I'm waiting for the Parmesan crisps to be crisp. So we've got lots of stuff over here. Let's move some of this around so I have more room. And it doesn't have to be fancy beef. I mean, I know a lot of people like to do a mixture. You know, they do like pork and ground beef and veal. I mean, you can get as fancy and expensive with this as you want, but I think most of us don't have access to a lot of that stuff. So just going to go ahead and do regular ground beef that I got from the store. So we've got that. We're going to add the garlic. Just kind of get that in there. Get out of there, garlic. All right, so garlic. The onion, this is half an onion that was I pureed in the food processor. Get in there, get out of there, and get into there. Okay. And then we've got, let's see, the breadcrumbs. So you're supposed to get crispy, but I couldn't find crispy Italian-style breadcrumbs, so I just got these. These are by Progresso brand. So I'll just go ahead and put those in there. Oh, I'm an idiot. I already did it wrong. Okay. Well, there's no going back now. So I was supposed to blend the breadcrumbs with milk and heavy cream to form it into a goop, but I can't do that anymore because that's already in the mix. Good job, Ken. All right, well, let's just keep going. That's all we can do. So 2 tablespoons of mustard. Where'd my tablespoon go? Here it is. Guess I should shake up the mustard a little bit, right? So 1 and 2. Rinse that off real quick. All right. So not doing great so far. Completely messed that up. All right. So then we've got 1.5 teaspoons of Worcestershire, and she says to just eyeball it. So, all right. There's my eyeball of the Worcestershire. Oh, okay. Time to go back here. All right. Let's see here. Let's do. All right. Wish me luck. I'm going to pull these crisps out, and we'll see what they look like. All right. Let's take a look here. All right. Well, they are flat. That's good. So now the tricky bit is going to be letting them cool down just enough to where I am able to mold them, to get them off the Silpat and mold them onto, yeah, these aren't quite dry enough yet. Or cool enough, I guess I should say. Sorry, everything's going crazy here. And let's take a look here. All right, so those are cooling. This is making me so nervous because I don't know, never done this before, so I don't know how this is going to go here. Starting, okay. This might be as good as it's going to get, so let's see if I can flip it. Okay. And we'll just kind of do that. All right, that's one. That's 2. Going okay so far. Could be going a lot worse. And, oh man, this one's pretty small, darn it, but that's okay. We'll roll with it. We'll go with it anyway. And then that. Come on, get off the spatula. There we go. Okay. And these are not quite as cup-like as I would have liked, but I don't know. I think they'll kind of work. I think it'll be it'll be interesting. We'll see. We shall see what happens here. Can't believe I already messed up the meatball recipe. Ken, what the heck were you thinking? I don't even know. I can't even can with this. Okay. All right, so I guess let's go ahead and we'll go back and finish the meatball mixture. See what damage I can do there. All right, so we've got that. And then we've got the egg. So 1 egg. Well, thank you, Anne. We'll see. All right, egg. Get in there. Okay. And then got that, and then there's supposed to be some, I guess, salt and pepper. Grab my salt and pepper here. And the pepper. Well, that's a good sign. If you're getting hungry, then maybe I'm doing something right. All right, and now I'm just going to mix all of this together. I love the smell of mustard. Seriously, the smell of mustard and garlic. I don't know that there's a better smell than mustard and garlic. And yipes, oh, my hands are getting cold doing this. How crazy is that? Oh, it's so cold. Ground beef, you're cold. So it looks like it's kind of coming together okay, even though I didn't blend the breadcrumbs together. Yeah. Wear gloves and I'm still getting it all over my hands. It's okay. These are going to be interesting, and they are definitely not going to be Corina's meatballs, but that's okay. Oh, it smells good. Don't you wish you could eat raw beef? I mean, I do. I wish I could eat raw beef because it always smells, to me, it always smells amazing. Love the smell of raw beef. Okay, so I think that's good there. Let me do this here. Thank you for your patience. Just gotta move some stuff around here. All right, so Sorry, I'm having weird camera issues today. But that's okay. All right, so now I guess what I need to do is, again, for the sake of time, I'm going to be frying these meatballs. Generally, Corina, gosh, I'm doing so good today. Generally, Corina bakes her meatballs, but I'm going to fry these. So let me move my Parmesan Crisps out of the way. Okay, yeah, that's cool enough. I can set it on top of the microwave. And then I'll move the pan over here. And since meatballs make their own fat, just going to give the pan a quick spray with some Pam. Just a little bit there. Get the pan heated up here. I think medium-high heat will probably be okay. Yeah, part of this I think was I didn't exactly rewrite the recipe as clearly as I should have. That gave me not only the list of ingredients, but the steps in incorporating them all together. So that's okay. Let's see. Nix the mustard. That's one thing I don't particularly like. Yeah, you don't have to use mustard. We love mustard. Oh, thank you. That's really nice of you, Anne. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Cooked onions always reminds me of burgers. Yeah. Well, I mean the onions will get cooked as I fry up the meatballs, I think, is the general idea. And I guess the moisture inside of the onion will help keep the meatballs themselves moist. We'll see here. Let's see how this goes. So the other thing that I still have to do, again, I'm doing all of this for the very first time as you guys are watching, is I need to make the Alfredo sauce after I fry up the meatballs. So the way this is going so far, oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Let's see how the water is doing here. How the pan is doing. By sprinkling a bit of water on the pan. That's what she told me, is that's how you check to see if the pan is hot. Oh yeah, it's getting there. Okay. I think that's probably good. Now, based on the size of these Parmesan cups, I'm going to want to keep the meatball kind of small, which I guess is good because it means they're going to fry up faster. So, I think I will use it might be a little big, but I think I'm going to use this disher. We'll see here. So we'll scrape out a little bit with the disher here, and then scoop it into my hand, and I'll roll it around here, and then let's I guess I should probably do these. I just need 4, so let me go ahead and I'll just I'll get them all mixed up first. And then we'll go from there. I'm really annoyed at my camera problems today. This is really annoying me. That's okay. Sorry about that. It's Friday. I'm so glad it's Friday. Honestly, though, this is fun. I look forward to doing these. This really makes my week. Quite honestly, is getting to do this. Just the experience of doing the live streaming and working out all the technical challenges that go with that, and at the same time learning a practical skill, which is obviously cooking. All right, there we go. Let's get these in the pan. In the pan as my voice breaks and I go through puberty again, apparently. Jesus, Ken. All right. So this is the part that's probably more important than anything, obviously, because you don't want to eat raw meat. Because that would be bad. So I've got to make sure that these are fried and cooked all the way through without being overcooked, because you don't want to dry it out either. Oh, it smells good though. Oh, Sean, I imagine this is what your kitchen smelled like when you were doing your burgers the other day. Oh yeah, so good. Okay. Yeah, you will flip over. You do what I tell you. Yes, I know I'm using metal on nonstick. Sorry, it was the thing that was closest to me. Okay, there we go. Get there. All right, so they're crisping up nicely, I guess, but they're not looking. Some of these aren't really ball shaped anymore, so it's going to be interesting to see how they fit in the cups. I am going to need a plate to evacuate these two when they're done cooking. And then I'm going to need some foil so I can cover them so they stay warm while I'm doing the Alfredo sauce. So set this aside here. And yeah, let's kind of move this around. Oh my gosh. Ken, you silly man. Trying to take on Corina's meatball recipe. What were you thinking? Seriously, what got into your brain, Ken? All right. So that's doing okay. Just need to keep moving it around. I have made so much extra meatball mixture though that yeah, it's going to be fun. Remember, if you're new here, do the like and subscribe thing wherever you happen to be watching from. And yes, says Ann. Okay. This is going to be so weird. Okay. Again, first time I've ever done any of this. First time I've done any of these things. I have a feeling I should have started frying these at a little slightly lower temperature. I would always sneak a bite as a kid. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't know if Mom ever made meatballs when I was a kid. And I guess there's carryover heat too, so I don't want to cook them too long. I think we're probably okay. I'm going to turn the heat off here. I am going to evacuate these just to a paper plate that I can, I'm just going to cover them with some foil. Just kind of tent them with some foil and then we'll go from there. Let's see. All right, so so I've got these covered in foil now. Now I have to make the Alfredo sauce because everything else is going so well. This is going to be, sure, it'll be fine. I don't know. Probably not. It's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll swap out pans here. We'll keep this kind of going here. Going to heat up this pan on low. All right, so now let me get the Alfredo sauce recipe. And I've linked all the recipes that I'm using down below, and I put Corina's recipe, just, typed it out in the description section for you guys. Oh boy, okay, so one thing she told me in no uncertain terms that I absolutely must do is to heat up the milk and the heavy cream in the microwave until it gets hot. And she says the reason that I want to do this is so it doesn't end up grainy. But she said not boiling. I don't want to bring it to a boil. Just want to microwave it till it's hot. So fingers crossed. See how that goes. Pan is warming. I am not a chef. I am brand new to cooking as of about 6 weeks ago, and no, not a chef. I've not gone to culinary school, not even close. Yeah, thank you though. I appreciate that, and it's good to see you too. I'm glad that you're still alive and kicking and doing good. That's good. It's a weird time to be alive right now. I tell you, all sorts of weird things happening. Okay, I should probably cover the milk and the heavy cream with some plastic wrap so it doesn't go everywhere, right? That's probably a thing I should do. That's nowhere near hot. That's okay. I guess I could use some of Corina's chopsticks to stir it up a bit as it heats. I'm making such a mess in the kitchen today. Wow, it looks like there was an explosion. Absolutely. Okay. This back in here. Keep going. See how this all goes. It truly is. Yeah, it truly is. All sorts of weird stuff going on here. Oh, I guess I can turn the oven off now. Good thing I remembered that. All right. So I don't need the light on in the oven anymore. Oh. So Anne, What's your favorite kind of food to cook? What do you like? Are you partial to dinners, lunches, cooking breakfasts? What kind of food of any of those groups is your favorite? If you're gonna show off to somebody and you wanted to impress someone on a date and you wanted to make a really nice meal, what would your go-to be? Sean, you too. What's your go-to meal for cooking to impress people? I don't think I have anything that's truly impressive yet. I've cooked some interesting things so far on this show. I really liked one of the noodle dishes I did the other week. Now I can't remember which one it was though. I've done a couple of different noodle dishes. I think it was a Szechuan noodle. I think it was was it a cold dish? I can't remember if it was a cold dish or not. I am not a cook. Yeah, me either. I'm trying to learn though. Okay. I think. Yeah, this is hot now. Okay, and again, the reason she said to do this is so that it doesn't get all grainy and weird in the Alfredo. Okay, so the pan is warm. So now, where did I put my recipe? Here it is. Okay. So now I need to melt butter, which I have. And the garlic that I used in the meatballs, I was supposed to use in the Alfredo. But the good thing is I'm kind of cheating and I'm using garlic that's already ground up. This is a very good brand of garlic. Oh, that's horrible, but it's let's see here. Yeah. Sorry about that. You can't really read it. It's Christopher Ranch chopped garlic. I wouldn't even cook. I won't even eat when I cook. I do love pizza. Okay, so here we go. Thank you, Anne. So we need to saute the garlic with butter. So I guess I'm supposed to add the butter first. Let's go ahead and... Oh man, okay, that's too hot. I'm going to turn the heat down on my thing there. I always forget our stove runs really hot. Looks like it has your mustard. Oh gosh. Okay, so that butter heated up pretty well. All right, so now I'm going to add the garlic. And then it says a couple of grinds of the Italian herb seasoning. Try and... Oh my gosh. This is something. Our stove runs so hot is the problem here. I think I'm going to have to start this part over. because it does not smell good at all. So I am going to take this off the heat. And oh my gosh, Ken, this is definitely not going as planned. Okay, that's okay. So I will take this off the heat. I'm going to let the pan cool down. And then once the pan has cooled down, I will wash it out real quick and I'll start over. So I can move this off to the side here. That's okay. I can do this. I will do something. This will be okay. I'll figure this out somehow. All right. Oh, yeah, that does not smell good. It's so crazy to me how hot our stovetop gets. All right, I'm going to need to... Oh, yeah. That's okay. All right, since I'm clearly failing at this part, let me ask you guys, what's one of the bigger catastrophes that you have caused in your own kitchen? Because, yeah, I have a feeling I can't be alone in doing this, right? I can't be the only person who's messed up a recipe. I'm going to give myself credit here for knowing that I messed it up and not just trying to push through. Because that would have been disgusting tasting, I think. I'm pretty sure it would have been really nasty. Okay. And somewhere around here is my sponge. So what have you... Do fires count? Yes. Yes, I would say... I would say fires count. Absolutely. Why shouldn't they count? Oh, there it is. Found my sponge. Okay. This is going to work. Going to make this work. Take 2 on the Alfredo sauce. And, you know, admittedly, I've only been doing this for about 6 weeks, but I haven't actually caught the kitchen on fire yet. So I'm still doing okay, I think. Let's say a pizza that took 3 hours while my in-laws waiting, and then it stuck to the pan. Oh, no, I am so sorry, Mr. Sean. That is no bueno. No good. Okay. Let me get out another kitchen towel here. I'm going to be doing lots of laundry today, too, it looks like. A fire when I was trying to make kitty cupcake. Ooh, okay. I am intrigued now. What are kitty cupcakes? I need to know. This is something I must know. What are kitty cupcakes? How did you make the kitty cat design? Were you hand piping icing over the top of it, or how are you doing that? I'm intrigued with kitty cupcakes. Okay. All right, so now let me, I'm going to have to measure out some more butter here for the sauce, which means I'm going to need my scale again. So I need 14 grams of butter. The pan is on low this time. All right, 14 grams of butter. Gotta love this. I love this scale. Okay. see if I can Paul Hollywood this. I don't know if I can or not. Let's take a look though. My exploded kitchen. All right. Let's do 14 grams. I can do this. Gonna grab another little plate here. I can't even make kitty cupcakes that come in a box for my cat. Zero that out. Okay, so I need, what did I say? 14 grams of butter. 10. 16, close enough. I'll take it. All right, so I'm gonna switch back here. We will melt the butter. All right, already that is looking like it's doing better. Only 6 weeks and you look like a pro. Thank you. Thank you so much. Cat treats. Okay, cat treats. Interesting. All right, so this is already looking much better. Let me rinse off the spatula so I don't contaminate it with the burnt garlic. You know, thank you guys for being here. It really does, it makes it feel a lot less overwhelming, actually, having you guys here. I feel like I'm not alone, and that's nice. All right, so now let's try this again. More garlic. Okay. So there's the garlic. We've got the garlic in. We've got the butter in. Get in the pan. Let's see. So now the Italian seasoning, that was the other thing. Let me get some more of that. Supposed to be some of those new healthy pet food alternatives. Okay. I always wonder how much of that is marketing though, right? I mean, really. Stirring frequently, it says. Okay. Let me get a spatula here. And then we're going to add flour to this to make a roux. She wouldn't even try them. She didn't even like them, huh? Okay. All right, where's... I thought I had flour. Man, I'm messing this all up. Okay, flour. So I just need a tablespoon of all-purpose flour. Okay. I really seem to have... Oh, wait, is this it? This is it. Okay. Well, I knew I had measured all this out before. Okay, so there's the flour. Adding that in. Okay. All right, now this is obviously looking a lot better than the last horribly burnt batch. Jeebus. And then add in the milk and the cream and whisk until combined. Okay, so this is where we add the good stuff. This is a cup of milk and a cup of heavy cream. Yeah. Okay. So we've got that. Stir it all together here. All right, I'm starting to feel hopeful again. I think this may actually work. See if I can get the exposure on this a little bit better. There we go. I like that. Looks a little better. Okay. All right, so now I'm supposed to whisk this until it's all combined. Where's my oh, the whisk is a mess. The whisk is covered in burnt bits. Oh my gosh. Trying to rinse the whisk real quick. All right, that's probably okay. So now just whisk this all together. Glad this isn't a drinking game, right? Take a shot every time I say whisk. My 4 viewers would be feeling very good at this point. All right. And then this is supposed to simmer, right? Is that what it says? So yeah, I'm supposed to cook it until it starts to simmer, and then I will need to reduce the heat and cook until it's thickened. All right. Well, I hope that'll work. Hopefully. We'll see. Okay, so let's see. We've got that. I covered my meatballs, so they should still be good because they've been covered in foil, so they should still be warm. The Parmesan Crispable things are what they are at this point. Just waiting on the Alfredo to simmer and thicken up, and then I will add the last part, which is the cheese. Yeah, a reminder, if you guys have any recipe ideas that you would like me to try for the first time on the show, let me know down in the comments and I will consider it. See what we can come up with here. This definitely smells good. I'm not unhappy with how good things are smelling at the moment. And I am sorry, Sean, we're going to be hard pressed to do any gaming after the show today. I will do my best to clean up and get everything put away as quick as I can. Now, Alfredo sauce is supposed to be really thick, isn't it? I think it's supposed to be pretty, as I recall, Alfredo sauce is thick. Pretty thick, gooey and creamy, right? I guess the cheese is going to help that, right? The cheese, the Parmesan will help thicken this up even more. That looks like a simmer to me. Yeah. So maybe don't do that. It's probably a good idea to not take a shot every time I say the word. Okay, so we'll leave it cook for a couple minutes more. Should be thick like nacho cheese. Okay. I'll let this cook for just a couple minutes more. But yeah, this has been fun. Been enjoying this. Okay. Just about there, guys. Thank you for your patience. Appreciate it. All right, yeah, I think this is good. I'm going to take this off the heat now, and then I'm going to add in the Parmesan and oh my God, I'm an idiot. All right, there's the Parmesan. I'll mix in that wonderful Parmesan there, and we'll take it off the heat. Let me adjust the camera here. We'll just kind of stir in the Parmesan. I just realized I forgot to add the Parmesan to the meatballs. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I guess it's Friday. I guess that's the problem. I didn't sleep well last night. That's okay. So yeah, on the recipes that you see, just follow the recipes, unlike I did, and you will probably have a really good end product. And yeah, boy, I have just mangled this today. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. I hope this at least tastes okay. I hope. All right. So this is looking pretty thick to me. What do you think? I think this is pretty good. This looks kind of like what I've seen Alfredo sauces in places like Olive Garden look like, I think. All right, let's go back over to the disaster area, and I'll make some room here so I can attempt to plate all this up and see what it looks like and what it tastes like. So let's kind of wipe this down here. Okay, so here is our plate. The Alfredo will make up for lack of Parmesan meatballs. Kind of redundant. Okay, well, I feel a little bit better now. All right, so I'm going to take what I think is the best looking one of the Parmesan cheese cups. We will put that right down in the center of the plate. I'll take a couple of them. I mean, I made 4. You can see that some of these are more cup-like than the others. These two both came out really flat. They don't have much curling on the edge, which is kind of sad. That's okay. All right, and here is my Here are my meatballs, quote unquote. Put those in the Parmesan. And then last but not least, we're going to spoon some of the Alfredo over the top. Like that. And then I guess just to give it a little bit of color, just put a little bit of parsley on top of that. Let's doesn't look too bad. Let's shift over to the other camera. I think the lighting is better over here. All right, that's it. What do you guys think? Is that something that you would try? Parmesan crisps with meatballs and garlic Parmesan Alfredo sauce over the top. I think honestly, it could have come out a lot worse. See, Sean says very classy. Well, thank you. Oh, I'm sorry. Sandy says very classy. Thank you, Sandy. All right, so let's give it a taste. Hmm. 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 Okay. Considering that I really messed up the recipe, it tastes fine. I did check the meatball is cooked all the way through, so I didn't overcook it, didn't undercook it. Funnily enough, I can taste the Worcestershire sauce in the meatball. Mmm. That is not bad at all. Despite the fact that we've got Parmesan in both the Alfredo sauce and the the Parmesan cup, it's not overly salty. It actually is all very well balanced. I can taste the garlic. And you don't even really taste the mustard, other than I don't know how to describe it other than there's a bright taste to it, almost like you would get with adding citrus to a dish, like lemon or something. Mm. I do not hate this. I am going to have to practice a lot on this, but the good news is that I have plenty of leftover meat and sauce and stuff, and we'll see if Corina can fix my mess up with the meatballs by adding some other stuff to it, and maybe we'll have it over rice with Alfredo sauce later on tonight. Mm-hmm. Okay. You know what? Considering that I burnt the first round of ingredients for the Alfredo, I am not unhappy. Yeah, it could have gone a lot worse. I'm okay with that. It's edible. It is actually tasty. I was a little doubtful about Alfredo sauce with beef, but this works, and I think it works in large part due to the Parmesan Crisps as the food delivery vehicle. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with this, other than the basic recipe isn't the correct recipe that I should have followed. But this really, look at that, looks good. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm eating all of them. I've eaten all 4 of these. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. These would make an interesting hors d'oeuvre, I think, at a party. The timing of it would be crucial so that it didn't get cold and yucky before people got a chance to eat it. But, okay. I'm not going to call this a failure. I am okay with this. Yeah, I think that's it for Friday. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Really, having you guys here as I was doing all this really helped. I honestly did. I would have probably just kind of lost it and gotten fed up with the whole process without having people here to make me feel a little calmer. And yeah, I'm okay with this. All right. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you guys had fun. If you did, do the like and subscribe thing. Share the video with your friends if they want to see someone really mess up meatballs and Alfredo sauce. And again, let me know if there's anything you want to see me try cooking on the show. I do this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. Thank you. I hope everyone has a great weekend. Bye, Sandy. Bye, Ann. Bye, Sean. Take care, everybody. Be safe. Stay healthy. And I will see you guys right back here on Monday. All right. Take care.